Hello, hello, it is Leah Simone. Welcome back to our channel, Yours, Mine, and the Divine. You guys, today I have what I'm expecting is going to be a pretty big boy of a reading. So, we are going to be looking at your person and what you misunderstand about them. However, stick around for just a few seconds before you guys skip to the pile because I want to give a little bit of a disclaimer here. This is intentionally set up this way, the way that it's arranged, where you can choose a stone or a card, as you normally would, whatever pile or piles you resonate with. However, do you see how the stones are lined up where they're kind of catty-corner? So this black one looks like it could either belong to pile 1 or pile 2. That's intentional. If you find yourself drawn to the card, and I don't want to, influence you one way or another, but if you just find yourself drawn to the card, then that's the reading for you. If you find yourself drawn to the stone, then there may be a message for you in both piles that's connected to that stone. Does that make sense? So for moonstone, there's only one pile, and then for the green fluorite, you'll have 2 piles, and then these 3 you'll have 2 piles. But don't feel any pressure, whatever you're drawn to. So I'm gonna hold up the stones for you guys to take a look at, and then I'll also insert a picture. I don't know if this is, I'm already tapping into the energy, you guys, and it's a lot. Oh my gosh, one of these days I'm gonna get myself set up before I start recording these videos. I think I have it together, but the energy starts flowing in well before I start recording, you guys, and it throws me off sometimes. Somebody's energy, one of these piles that I was tapping into, is kind of like a lot. They're a busybody. They're all over the place. So anyways, all right, I'm a little bit distracted. So let me go ahead and get into it. You guys, we have 4 piles today. I don't know if I said this already, but we're looking at your person, and we're looking at what you misunderstand about this person. This person can be yourself. If you pick a pile that sounds like you, stick around, see if you want to hear and get that information, or if you want to look for someone else, you can choose another pile. So we have pile 1, which is this beautiful moonstone. We have pile 2, which is this lovely shungite. Okay, and then we have pile 3, which is this magnificent crystal quartz. And then last but not least, we have this wonderful green fluorite crystal. I don't know why I feel called to point out its shape. That it has like this diamondy shape. There's a name for this, but I cannot think of it. I'm hearing rhombus, but I don't think that this is what this is. But anyways, all right, green fluorite. So that's what you have. I'll put a picture up for you guys, and the timestamps will be listed below, and I will see you at your pile. Okay, so pile 1. You have chosen this beautiful moonstone crystal. And this is going to be your reading. This is your reading. So we are first going to take a look at the energy of you or your person. So these cards represent, I've pre-shuffled these. These represent the energy of the person that we're looking at, and it's up to you to decide who this person is or if this person is you. Okay? So first we have, First we have here Sybil, Foresight, number 13, which reduces to 4. That may be significant. All right, the song that you have here is Mariah Carey, My All. It says, I'd give my all to have just one more night with you. I'd risk my life to feel I'd risk my life to feel your body next to mine, because I can't go on living in the memory of our song. I'd give my all for you. I'd give my all for your love tonight. You guys, so tapping into your energy already, I feel so I don't know if this is nervousness. I feel trembling in my voice. You can probably hear it. And I feel a little bit I want to say winded, but not because I'm moving too much or I'm exhausted. It's like I'm holding my breath and I can't quite get a full breath already. There's this nervousness, this nervous energy. And so let me keep going, and then maybe I can reconcile. I feel like I need to tell you, honestly, I feel like I need to tell you to like just take a deep breath, like super exhale, let it all out. If it's like deflate your lungs. I'm just seeing like a balloon that's been blown up and the balloon has stretched and it's sat in that position for so long. It hasn't been tied. It's just sat in that position for so long that when you deflate it, when you let it go, like the balloon, when it's back to its regular state, I started to say lungs. So maybe this, I don't know, is like a metaphor for your breathing techniques or something, but it's like the lungs have kind of, it's like they have this wilted look to it, but it's extended beyond its regular form. So, you know, like when skin stretches, for example, if you've gained a lot of weight and then you lose a lot of weight and you have that leftover skin that's like, it kind of just hangs and it's a little bit like wrinkly, that's what I'm seeing in a balloon. And I feel like that's a metaphor. I don't know, like right now, even talking, it feels like I'm like, I don't know if I'm not inhaling or not exhaling, but it's like I've inhaled and I'm just holding my breath as I'm talking, like I'm not allowing it enough to get out. So that's a metaphor. Let me just keep going here. I can't. I'm so distracted by it. Like this is like demanding, it's demanding my attention. It's demanding the energy. So this is you or your person. This is the person. I'm going to say the person. That's the person we're describing right now. Okay. I just needed to ground for a second. My chest feels so heavy, you guys. Like right in my chest, it feels very heavy. All right. So this signs and sky mates, you have Taurus. It says the planetary ruler is Venus, the planet of love and magnetism. The element is earth. Its mode is fixed, and its motto is destruction and reconstruction are one and the same. There's so much going on right now that I can't, it's like tapping into your energy. Let me be clear. Tapping into your energy, there's so much going on that it feels like I'm unable to concentrate on what I'm doing. Like it feels like my mind is elsewhere. Even just like reading, like retaining. Oh my gosh, you guys. Is this you? Oh man. All right. So you also have Taurus and Pisces, who they are, the gentle gurus. Where you'll find them, healing and growing wiser together. What you'll remember, their energy feels like being immersed in a wonderland. You guys, I'm so fit. Like if you can see me, I'm like swaying kind of back and forth. I suddenly actually got really freaking hot. I'm actually starting to sweat. Like my armpits are sweating right now. So let me take this hoodie off real quick. And it's a very lightweight hoodie. It wasn't even like heavy, holy moly. But I am like sweating more than I normally would sweat, especially for this time of year. Okay. Oh, man. All right. You also have Scorpion and you have Hyena, which I think both of these in this deck is represented by, I want to say it's the air sign. I always confuse these symbols, you guys. Let me show you. So I know, I think this is upside down. I know this is spirit. I think this is like earth, water, air, fire, or something. I'm not sure, but maybe I'll add an excerpt. I don't know. That feels important. So this person, whoever's energy that we're tapping into, is hardcore distracting. They are hardcore distracting. Not only are they distracting, but they don't want to be seen. I'm getting the energy of like cloaking. So it's like if I talk about and do all these other, it's busybody energy. Like if I talk about this thing and I bring this up and I pay attention to this and I focus my attention on that. You notice how the candle went out? It's like that. That something is significant about that. And what I feel by that is like, it's like this person is they're trying to evade like their candle going out. But okay, so let me explain that. It's like this person has a lot going on in their mind that they are running from, not only just in their mind, in their energy, in their emotional field, just in general. It's interesting that you have this card, the number here that reduces is number 4, which is typically a number about like stability. And even as I said that, like my heart kind of sank. It feels like this person is running from something they have to acknowledge, or that they don't want to acknowledge. Okay, I'm just being drawn to deconstruction and reconstruction are one and the same. Something about that, like this person, I'm just getting the sense that this person is like they want to be in this reconstruction, but it's like they're trying to skip over the deconstruction part. So I'm seeing a vision of like a house. So it's like this person has a house and the house is no longer good. It's like, what's the word there's a term for it. Anyways, the house is no longer, it's like boarded, it's no longer good. The foundation isn't solid. It's kind of like rotting and falling apart. There's like mold, whatever. Right? And it's like this person, this person like needs to build a new house for themselves. And like, this is their land. You know what I mean? And they want to go ahead and start working on the plans to build this house, get the blueprint, buy the material, start figuring out like what type of layout they want. They want to start investing. They want to start investing their time and energy, like their time, specifically time, not energy, excuse me. They want to start because what I'm getting is like they're already investing their energy. They want to invest their energy. They're investing their mental energy, like they're thinking about it, and they want to invest time and actually start like tangibly making moves in that direction of rebuilding this house. But they're ignoring the fact that there's this like house that's on their land it needs to be deconstructed. That it's not, I heard toxic, it's not good. It's like it's taking up space on the land. The longer it stays there, like the more bugs and insects and mold and just unhealthy growths, fumes and stuff is going to grow, and then that's going to start to trickle into the earth, and it's going to start to affect the land and like how the crops grow or don't grow and that sort of thing, because this person doesn't want to acknowledge that I keep hearing decrepit, like this person doesn't want to acknowledge that decrepit house. This is a metaphor. And this decrepit house I'm getting is these houses, but this decrepit house is like a relationship of the past. It's almost like this person is recognizing that this relationship this relationship, I heard needs to be tossed out. God, Jesus. All right, I was trying to be like nice. Spirit's like, hell no. This is like, no. There's no nice. I'm getting that this house is like, so in this relationship, the whoever is represented by this decrepit house, it's like this decrepit house. I don't know how to even put this in an analogy because a house is an inanimate object, but even that's a message Spirit is saying. It's like this person was not real. This relationship with this person, like this person was not real. They were just I heard a fixture. Like they were just a fixture, and so the Spirit's giving it to me full circle. So it's like where you come home, when you come home, you're coming home to a home. It's supposed to be warm and nurturing. It's supposed to protect you from the element. This is making me want okay. So let me just say this really quick. I'm sorry. I know this is all over the place. I'm going to get back to the message. But for one, I need to get my, where the heck did I put it? I want to just kind of like clear out this energy a little bit because this person, this relationship is still so attached to this energy that we're describing, right? So whether this is you or your person, there's another energy that's attached to this energy that we're describing. That energy that's attached to this person that we're describing is this decrepit house that we're using in this metaphor, right? So because of that, because we're looking at this person's energy and that person is so attached, that energy is coming in. And because we are exposing that other energy, that outside energy, I heard secondary energy. Because we're exposing that secondary energy, there's a lot of like attempts for negative energy to be strewn at my way. I'm feeling it. Like I wanted to gag talking about it. It's like this person, this energy that's attached to who we're looking at here in pile one, they like want to silence it. They do not want to be exposed. Like I feel like I want to gag, and it's not good energy, you guys. It is not good energy. And So I said that to say, and I'm just like, I wish you guys can see because I did not plan this, but this is the bottom of the deck of this oracle. And basically what it says here is protect yourself from negative and evil energies. And I'm feeling that heavy. Like for this person, for you, if you're attached to this person or you're checking on this person in some way, like hardcore, amp up your protection mechanism, whatever that means. If you're a person that prays, continue to pray and talk to God, the universe, your angels, your guardian angels, spirit, whoever you acknowledge. If you're a person that, protects yourself using like candle magic or using candle or doing sound bowls, clapping, whatever it is that you do to keep your energy protected, even if that's as mundane as like setting boundaries. And I say that in quotes because it's like setting boundaries is so, in my opinion, I think it's like I don't know, it doesn't matter. But setting boundaries, that's a good way to protect your energy as well. You can also pray out to specific like archangels. I believe it's Archangel Michael. That will help to like cut cords. Even something about like saying that, it's almost like I feel like if you're this person, whoever this energy is that I'm reading, it's like I feel like I need to have a private conversation with you to be like, because this energy is still attached to you. So because this is a public platform, it's like, I don't know, there's something about like you're not able. I think you think you're like evading this person. Evading this. I keep hearing evading. It's like you think that you're evading this person, like you're cloaked or like you're hiding and they don't know what you're doing, or like, you know what I mean? Like you think that you like, if you just avoid the destruction, then they won't see you and you can go off and build. But it's like, no, it's oh my gosh. It's an energy. It's just like, okay. Anyways, you need to deconstruct this. You need to deconstruct this. You meaning, sorry, I'm like confused. I don't know if you are this energy or again, if you're asking, but this energy needs to deconstruct this. Okay, hold on a second. All right. Okay. Normally, okay, I'm sorry. It's like, oh my gosh, you guys. This is rough because this is one of those situations. This is one of those energies. This is one of those readings where it feels like to even continue on to say what you need to hear for your highest good, it's like this needs to be a private conversation. Oh, I don't know what to do about it because I don't want to cut your reading short, but it's like every time I try to see, like even now, it's just, I'm sorry, let me just be clear. I'm not trying to like alarm you or put fear on you or anything like that. I don't know if this is because like I myself have heavy Scorpio placements. So a lot of the things that would typically, don't get me wrong, I'm still a human being. Like I'm not by any means, like better or worse than anybody. I'm just saying that because I have such heavy, I have a lot of Scorpio in my birth chart. So what does that mean? That means that there are a lot of elements. Basically what I'm trying to say, I know I'm talking in circles, you guys, and I'm almost like, God, do I even want to like post this or keep recording this? Like, do I cut it? I don't even know. The reason why I'm saying that is because like I'm getting, Spirit is giving me a lot of information for me to pass on to you. But this is a public platform, and it's like the information, it's that, God, I can't even say it, you guys. I can't even say it. Not because I don't want to, or because it's, you know, like evil or whatever. It's because this is the message that Spirit is giving me is for you, not you and this other person that's attached to you. And so to say it in this public platform like this is, okay, I'm just getting, so Spirit is just telling me the message, like, you know what it is, like, you know, like that I don't need to say anymore, but even just saying that is enough. Like, you know who this energy is that's attached to you, or whoever you're asking about. This, I'm just really getting that this might be you, but whoever this energy is that's attached to you, I just keep hearing like cloak yourself. I think you think you're doing a good job because you're just avoiding this person. But like, that's not enough. Like, you need to take action to deconstruct. And now I'm hearing evade again. Like, so, okay, Spirit wants me to tell you the definition of it. I'm going to look it up and tell you what that is according to like, but it's basically to try to like move around and avoid something. But hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just pulling it up on my computer real quick. I hope you can hear me. If you feel like you're getting gypped out of a reading, I'm sorry. Okay, so it says escape or avoid, especially by cleverness or trickery. Avoid giving a direct answer to. Oh, okay. So there might be, okay. I'm getting that there's a situation here with this old house. I don't know why I keep referring to this other energy as an old house, but like that's what's coming through, this decrepit house. I'm just getting this sense that it's like there's this looming, I heard looming. There's this like looming, and now I feel again my heart is beating, my chest feels heavy, and I feel like I'm holding my breath, like I cannot. So basically what I'm getting is like you need to make it clear. Like there was maybe a question that was asked specifically, or maybe there's like are we gonna make this work? Are we gonna try to keep forward? It's like this person, this energy, this house, Spirit, this house. It may be a literal house for you guys. I don't know why Spirit keeps telling me like this house, but anyways, this house, it's like maybe you have to make a decision about a house, this decrepit house, and this house may be like a metaphor or it may be literal. But it's like you can't. Spirit is saying like you're trying to build this new house, and you just like walked away. I'm getting cliffhanger energy. It's like you walked away from this other house. Not that, and the fact that you walked away isn't what's being acknowledged. Like, it's not saying you shouldn't have walked away or that you that's not the part that's being acknowledged. The part that's being acknowledged is that like you're not closing that chapter. That's what it is. It's like you need to close that chapter before you can move on to the next chapter, because otherwise that energy, oh my God, I heard soul sucker, like that energy is going to keep on like following you into this next house because it's attached to you. Like you need to make it clear and like direct and sever ties. Isn't that what it said? Did it say something about, yeah, avoiding giving a direct answer? Yeah, you need to be like clear and direct about this other energy. Holy moly. This is not the reading I was expecting to get, you guys. Okay, so at the bottom of this deck, it was really standing out to me. And I don't know if this is going to apply for every pile or not, but this is the Sphinx. It says gratification, number 40, which also reduces to 4, dangerous. And I'm getting, from this one, I was like, man, I'm getting really like Queen of, I don't know. I'm getting like Queen of Swords. And Queen of Wands in reverse energy. But I'm getting that it's masked with this like Queen of Cups energy. So what does that mean if you don't know tarot? So the Queen of Cups energy is like decisive, cutthroat, like to the point. The Queen of Cups can be very like the Queen of Swords is like not really concerned with emotion. That's more logical, like what makes sense. You know what I mean? This is giving me like, I'm getting from this such business transaction type energy. Like this is the type of person, this is the decrepit house that we're talking about here. This is what I'm getting from this bottom of the deck energy. But this decrepit house energy is like the type of energy that will like put, oh my gosh, it's not good. I feel like you know this already. I don't need to keep going into it. So well, I don't really know. So honestly, you guys, I'm kind of struggling to pivot a little bit because I feel like I spent more time describing this energy that's attached, this like decrepit house energy, than this energy here. So for this energy here, which may be you, I'm just getting that it's like, I don't know, I feel this like sadness. This energy is like, I don't know, it's like it's heavily guarded and it's heavily protected, but I just get that this person, this energy, like is lost. Yeah, didn't I say that in the beginning? It's like this energy is just lost in their own like mind, in their own internal, in their own busyness. It's like they escape the reality, their physical reality, by being in their mind. And that could be like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, like staying busy, like any little distraction, any little thing that they can like pick up and work on. I heard tinker, like any little thing they can tinker with or move about or like pay attention, or you know what I'm saying? Like that's what they would rather give their attention to, because they don't want to acknowledge their own emotions or their own, I heard separation. It's like they don't want to acknowledge a separation, I think, from this house, this decrepit house. So gosh, pile one, if you are still with me at this point, you are an Emmer effing trooper, because honestly, like, God, even in my channeling, I feel how chaotic that energy is. And that's like, good God, that was, I also keep feeling this like, okay, well, so I heard at bay. Okay. There's this like sadness. I think that this energy is trying to keep this like sadness at bay, a sadness about something at bay. There's something that this energy, there is a choice or a decision, maybe even like an image or a status that this person is like, doesn't want to part from. They're like kind of sad to part from it. And then it's relating to love and magnetism. It's like, what I'm getting is like this person has associated their self and their image in love, their image in magnetism with, I think, this decrepit house, to be honest with you. And it's like, for this person, this decrepit house is the image, and there's almost like this sadness of, if I break away from this, if I leave this, if like the darkness of this gets out, the truth about this house. Okay, and I'm hearing also like me living in this house for this energy. That's a metaphor, obviously. But like it's like, this is what I'm seeing, where it's like, for this energy, it's like, if people knew that I was living in this house that had mold everywhere, and there was like, no electricity, and everything was, the wood was starting to rot away, the foundation was unsafe or whatever. It's like if people knew that I was living in these terrible, like, homely conditions, what will they think about me? Like, will my status and my image change? Because I'm just getting that for this person, this energy, that they've been like maintaining an image. Like they've been putting an effort to keep the outside of this house looking good for people past, but they don't invite a lot of people in because they know what the conditions are. And if they hang out with anybody, then it's like they go somewhere, they go to wherever to hang out. So that may be literal or a metaphor, meaning like if talking about getting inside of a situation. So when it comes to like building a relationships, this person may invest more time in getting to know you or trying to understand you, trying to figure you out, trying to invest more time into put more attention onto you in that kind of a way. Do you know what I mean? Like they don't want you to start asking questions about them or get too deep or anything like that because they feel like they will, I just heard be found out. Okay, I'd give my all to have just one more night with you. I'd risk my life to feel your body next to mine because I can't go on living in the memory of our song. I'd give my all for your love tonight. Every time I read that, I feel so like my voice is trembly. I feel like I'm trying to keep back tears. My chest, again, it has that feeling. It's the same thing. And it's like, the crazy thing is like this energy, if this energy is not you and this you're asking about someone, this person, they are not talking about it. Like they don't want to talk about that they feel that way towards you. Like it is, oh, there's this energy, okay, so this person thinks that you might like, oh man, that you might kind of laugh at the situation or do a haha, I told you so. Oh my God. Okay. So you guys might have had a conversation. If this is someone that you're asking about and this is not you, you guys might have had an interaction where you kind of warned this person or you told this person or you said, like, listen, I don't even want to, what I'm hearing is like, you might have, oh my gosh, you might have said to this person, like, you're going to regret this choice or something like that. And that person, oh my God, I just heard they didn't heed your warning. So I guess they didn't heed your warning. And then I just heard like, who are you? Okay, so that was their demeanor towards you. Like, who are you? Who do you think you are to tell me like what I will and will not regret and da-da-da-da. And so like that was their demeanor towards you. And you kind of were just like, all right, like, I mean, I'm not, if you can't see you're just like, I'm just saying what I'm saying. And then the rest is up to you. This isn't a threat. This isn't like, I'm not trying to con you. This is not like nothing like that. It's just like, this is what I'm saying because this is what I know I feel. And so you decide how you want to interact with it, accept it or not, whatever, like that's your choice. I'm not going to say anymore or pressure you one way or the other to do anything. And this person kind of took it as like, who does this person think they are towards you? Fast forward to current energy, what we're reading here, and this person is like, I just heard you're right. Like this person feels like you're right. That's what they would say, but they can't say. On top of, I'd give my all to have just one more night, da-da-da-da. It's like they want, so you guys might be, this, oh my gosh, I'm just getting like this, there might have been a third party. There's a whole situation that happened, again, with this other energy that was connected, and so whatever, it doesn't matter. So this person doesn't want to say this to you because they almost feel like you're going to just kind of laugh in their face and do the I told you so, like I don't know. It's like this person thinks that like you, oh my God, I totally see what the situation is. Okay, so this is what you misunderstand. This person, this energy that we're looking at, the interaction that they've had with this decrepit house is where this decrepit house would, again, the image, they would clean up, and it's like all of the attention would be put on the outside of the house to look good. It looks like a light energy. I'm just noticing like this moon, and it's like they'll present, but then it like in the nighttime, or like when this energy just goes into this house, then this house is like supposed to be this, again, warm, nurturing environment, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like the windows fly open and the draft comes in, and then suddenly this part of the faucet leaks, and this part of the roof collapses, and this side of thing. So it's like that's a metaphor, but like this other energy that's attached to your person here, they like put on a good front, but then whenever they need to get something from this person, or whenever this person, I just heard, fucks up, that might be something that this other energy said to this person a lot, like called out their fuck up, or you're fucking up, or you're a fuck up, something about that. Oh, excuse my language, you guys, but something about that specifically, like the fuck ups, and like we'll throw that in that person's face. And something, so what you misunderstand is when you made that comment about like you're gonna regret that, and their difficulty in coming back to you is because it's almost like they're waiting for that other shoe to drop. Like they're waiting for you to say like, I knew you fucked up, or I knew you were gonna, I told you were gonna, that whole thing, that other side that's like hidden, that they're used to with this other person. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you're coming here specifically asking for someone and trying to figure out maybe like why this person is so closed off, it's like closed off to you, like I'm looking at this, and it's like this person's eyes are closed, underneath the legs are crossed, the hands are crossed on top of the crossed legs. Do you know what I'm saying? And your person doesn't have to be a woman, or they can be. It's just, this is again just the representation. But I'm also getting that I think that you guys are super heavily spiritually connected. Like you guys are probably in each other's dreams, and you absolutely 100% communicate and hang out. This is a divinely guided connection. Your ancestors and your spirit guides absolutely are with the both of you, and are encouraging some sort of like, I'm just seeing like, I don't know what to call that, but like something coming together like that. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, because it's not, I don't know how to describe it, but because it's like interlocked, it's more, once it gets together, it's like harder to pull apart. Do you get what I'm saying? And so that's what like your angels are, and your guides and ancestors are working towards. I'm getting like, I'm seeing like, this is a scene from something, I feel, or any kind of movie almost, but you know how what movie is this? I'm seeing, what the heck is his name? Is it Matt? Is this, okay, Good Will Hunting? I've never seen that movie. That's what's coming through. So maybe I need to watch that. Maybe you need to watch that. Good Will Hunting. I don't know if he was smart or not, but I'm seeing like the calculations, the math calculations kind of like going across the screen as, what is his name? Is it Leonardo DiCaprio? As he's like thinking about something. I don't know if that's a scene from the movie or not. I've never seen that movie, but that's what I'm seeing, like Leonardo DiCaprio, and then just like calculations going off over the screen. But that's what I'm getting about this. Like this, there's a specific like I just heard formula. It's like a specific formula, a specific calculation that has to occur in order for this interlocking to happen, and for it to be a secure, tight, healthy bond. That's like impenetrable, I heard. So if you were curious as to why, so if you were coming here specifically because you don't understand why this person is ignoring you or not reaching out, or why they, I don't know, like you're confused. I'm just getting like a lot of like different direction type of energy. Like one thing might signal that direction, and it's just a lot of like kind of all over the ping pongy type of energy. If you're wondering why they're like that towards you, that's why, and that's what you misunderstand about the situation. And by that, I mean like the space that they're in, the fact that it would not be fair to this person, to you, or even this decrepit house for this deconstruction to not occur before trying to reconstruct. So it would not be fair for you, for this energy to build something with you if they have not let go of and deconstructed this old house. And now I'm being brought back to that definition of evade again, which, well, let me pull it up again. But specifically about like direct communication, I think, did it say? avoid giving a direct answer to, and then in parentheses it says a question. So so that's what I think, that's what you misunderstand about the situation, that there's something that this person has not handled yet, and your angels and guides, both of you, will not, this cannot move forward until they let go of that. And if they choose not to let go of that, or they don't make a choice, well, that's a whole nother reading. But that, it's like, I'm just noticing like the circles in this card. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm just noticing the circles. It's like this, it's time for this to be complete. Like, this needs to wrap up. It needs to end, and we need to close it out. You know what I mean? Like, close up that circle, finalize that, so that we can then go around like on the new journey. It's like a new cycle. A new cycle needs to start. I'm just getting that, like, you guys, I think, are intended to be divine counterparts. I'm noticing like this circle. Anyways, divine counterparts, and that cannot continue. That cannot happen going forward. It's like this, your angels, specifically for you, pile one, like your angels are heavily protecting this, because I just heard innocent bystander. So you may be the innocent bystander in this situation where, like, I think you were, I don't know why I'm being drawn to like gentle gurus. Maybe you're seen as a guru, or maybe people have said you're a guru. Maybe you, I don't know, something about like guru. There's a gentleness to you. Oh, there's like this gentle wisdom, a gentle knowledge. Like, there's this kind of guru energy, honestly, that would, okay, I heard commendable. So, okay, you guys want to hype you up. So let's take this second real quick to give you a round of effing applause, pile one, because they're saying it's commendable, like this, the way that you are. I heard demure. Oh my God, the way that you receive wisdom. Like, you are probably a very intuitive person. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't consider yourself psychic, or that you didn't tap into your clairvoyance, or at least, if none of those, then you are at least extremely emotionally intelligent and hyper creative. I wasn't gonna say hyper, but I don't know why that came out, but hyper creative. So and your angels, your ancestors, your guides, they're acknowledging that. Okay, I heard that there's like this softness about you, this gentleness that needs to be nurtured, and it cannot be nurtured if this energy is still associated with, oh my God, and now I'm being drawn back to this. Protect yourself from negative and evil energies. This is the pentacle. So yeah, it would not, it wouldn't, oh, I heard destructive. It wouldn't be good. It would be destructive. So I know that took a little while to get off the ground, pile one. Oh gosh, I felt that in my energy. That was even challenged. That was like tough to get that going for myself. So if you have stuck in here so far, thank you so much, sincerely. I hope that was clear. I really, really do, because I don't know. Anyways, let me know down below if it was. If this did resonate with you, I would love it if you liked, comment, and subscribed to help this channel to continue to grow. I want to thank you so much for contributing your energy. And yeah, that's all I have for you. So pile one, have a great day, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile two. All right, so if you've chosen this shungite crystal, which obviously you have because you're here, and if you chose this on accident, then those are your guides divinely guiding you here. Okay, anyways, if you chose this pile, this is your reading. So we are going to be looking at your person that you are asking about. When I say your person, it's who you're asking about. So in whatever way that is, we're going to be looking at their energy to figure out who this person is. And then we're going to be looking at what you misunderstand about the situation that is presented here in these cards. Thought that I was going to get more cards than this, but nope, these do a message. All right, so you have, I'm sorry, I'm like already getting stuff. So here you have Banshee Grief, which is the number 33, and Dangerous. I'm just hardcore noticing how this person back here is like, they have their ears closed. Like, they don't want to hear or see anything. This kind of reminds me of like, with autism, when I experience like sensory overload, it's like that. Like the tiniest things, the tiniest sounds, it when I'm in that state of sensory overload, especially if I'm in that state for too long, the tiniest sounds, it's like, gah, like I don't even want to hear any words, like don't talk to me, because it seems relatively mundane, like nothing's happening. It doesn't seem, there's not too much like activity in this card. This person's kind of like, she looks suspicious, but we'll get into that. But she's like doing her own thing, and it's almost like, I don't know, it's like the light. I just heard I can hear the light. So there's like a lot of sensitivity that's coming through with this pile. Okay. The song that you have is one of my favorites, honestly. This is called I Think He Knows by Taylor Swift. And it goes, he got that heart beat, skipping down 16th Avenue, got that, I mean, wanna see what's under that attitude. Like, I want you, bless my soul, and I ain't gotta tell him I think he knows. So in case that was super distracting, the way that I'm just noticing how terrible my handwriting is on this card. Okay, let me reread that for you. He got my heart beat, skipping down 16th Avenue, got that, I mean, wanna see what's under that attitude, like, I want you, bless my soul, and I ain't gotta tell him I think he knows. So, check that one out. I really like that one. All right, you also have the Adventurers. Oh, sorry, you have Libra and Sagittarius. So this person doesn't have to be this, or they can be. This is just describing their energy. Who they are, the Adventurers, where you'll find them effortlessly entertaining their peers, and what you'll remember. They make life and love feel liberating. Oh, yeah. You also have Aries and Leo. Who they are, the Shining Rays, where you'll find them. Tearing it up on the dance floor or competing on the court. What you'll remember, they just can't get enough of each other's glow. This person may like to dance. Like as I'm here, I don't know if you can see my shadow, but I feel like I want to move around and dance a whole lot and just kind of like put on some music and go. I just heard gnarly, dude. All right, so you also have the Turtle. I'm hardcore being drawn to the colors of this card. It's reminding me of something. I'm getting like an what is that pattern? It's like I don't want to misspeak. I want to say it's like maybe an African pattern. All right, I'm going to see if I can like figure out what it's called. I'm going to try to add a picture of what I'm talking about, that what I'm seeing. I don't know what it's called. Okay, and then you also have the Wolf. Okay. The reason why I'm laughing is because I just had I heard Beowulf, and then I just was reminded of a situation that happened with, do I want to share this? It's a personal situation. What I'll say is, oh golly. You ever have those situations where you're like, should I say this? Should I not? And then you just feel that nudge from spirit that's like, yes, do it, say it, overcome that fear, own it. Like that type of situation. That's what I'm feeling right now. But I'm pretty like, I'm pretty private, in a general sense, like in a hardcore public platform, which is probably wild to you guys. You're like, okay, you have YouTube. But I'm more open in my like more personal and intimate connections. So this is something that I would share with people that, anyways, that's neither here nor there. My point is, this is one of those situations where it's like, do I want to say this? And the spirit's like, yes. But then I'm also like, do I though? All right. So let me just, I heard Beowulf when I pulled this. And it reminded me of a situation that I'll say this. This person may be like very sexually Sorry, you guys, the energy is changing. I suddenly feel kind of like zoned out and a little bit disconnected, tapping into pile two's energy. So if you've been here before, this is a part of my reading style where I'm tapping into the energy and I just allow it to flow as it flows. And I just kind of like describe what I'm feeling and talk about the messages and the visions and stuff that I'm getting. So it's changing up right now. It was a lot of like, I'm totally drawn to this just now. Take your time. That's how it feels. Like it's slowed down tremendously, and almost like it's almost like I wanted to be like, Spirit, are you there? Like, what happened? So that is, I'm gonna figure out how that ties into your person, Banshee. You know what that's reminding me of? Crash Bandicoot. Do you guys remember that video game? Or was it a video game? Yeah. Crash Bandicoot. I feel like, okay, so I feel so, I feel like I've just been unplugged. Or like what I'm seeing now is like a television that was on and it just suddenly got turned off and it's a black screen. Like that's how I'm feeling right now, tapping into this. I think this is your person, or how your person's feeling. Like I feel like I need to move in slow motion. I don't know why I feel like I need to like whisper. Oh, and now I'm being drawn to, I don't know why I feel like I need to whisper. I want to put my hands over my ears. I don't know what's happening, but this is your person's energy. So if you hang in there, pile two, it's gonna come together. This is just, it's very, like, I keep being drawn to take your time. It's so, like, I think that's a message for you. Like, take your time. I don't know why I feel like I need to, like, talk quietly and kind of move slow and, like, almost like, okay, it's okay. Like, this reminds me of, like, okay, you ever see those videos where they see a stray dog on the side or something, and they're going to rescue it because it's like beat up. It's like just skin and bones. It's like super timid. Its tail is tucked, and it's like it's afraid of people. It's just kind of like trembling there. And then the people that's going up to it, like, they're very slow and like, it's okay, it's okay. They're like respectful and keep its distance, and they honor the fear, and then they're like, you know what I mean, like gently like hold their hand down and let the dog like smell if it's going to or not. You know what I mean? They just kind of like see what the dog is going to do and allow the dog to take the lead. Suddenly, like, I feel overwhelmed with emotion, like I want to cry. Like let the dog take the lead, because the dog is like very distrustful. It doesn't know it's battered. It's battered. This dog is battered. I'm seeing like the rib cage of this dog. And it's like the person that's rescuing this dog, like, they put food out in front of the dog, and like the dog starts to smell it. So like you see like its tail start to go a little bit, but it's still tucked and it's still like curled into itself. Very like, and I don't know why I was gonna say slow, because I was gonna say slow because I was seeing like the person interacting with this dog is like so slow moving and like calm and gentle, and like, why not because the person's trying to trick the dog, but because the person is trying to earn trust. I was like seriously talking about, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but seriously talking about it, it makes me emotional. Tapping into this energy, because it's like this dog is, I'm looking at this wolf now, and it's like this dog is normally this energy. I'm referring to this person as a dog, and I don't mean to, not in a condescending way. I'm just explaining like the visual that I'm getting, but this person is the dog. And what I'm getting is like this dog used to be, or I don't even know if it's a dog, honestly. It's like a wolf. This wolf used to be a wolf. This wolf used to like tear it up on the dance floor. You know what I mean? Or competing on the court. This wolf used to effortlessly entertain their peers. This wolf, like, and something about this is standing out. It's like now this wolf is like, I don't want to like hear anything, see anything. Like, I just want to, even talking about it now, like I have my hands like just over my ears, ready to like close them on my head. Because I don't hear, there's nothing, as you can tell, there's like nothing going on in my background, but it's like energetically, it just feels like I don't want to hear or see or do anything. And something about this figure, it's just reminding me of, which one is the Disney princess movie where there's the lady with the apple and she like gets the poisonous apple? Is that Snow White or, is that Snow White? Like, that's, okay, hold on. Let me back up a little bit. Because I kind of like sidetrack, and so Spirit's like bringing me back to this wolf where I just heard loyal companion. It's like this person is not their self. Like they would typically be a loyal companion. It's so wild because I'm seeing this as like, this is who this person is. But it's like now they're a shell of a person. Where like this that represents the shell is like, oh God, I heard like a faint memory for this person, and now like, oh God, now I heard inner turmoil. Like this person feels oh, didn't I say that? Did I say that? I feel disconnected, like somebody like unplugged something, or like the TV just turned off. That's your person's energy. It's like they feel disconnected from who they are. But okay, now let me read the song again. He got my heartbeat skipping down 16th Avenue, got that want to see what's under that attitude, like I want you, bless my soul, and I ain't gotta tell him, I think he knows. That's you pile two. This person that you're asking about, that's you or the he. You don't necessarily have to be a he, but I'm saying as it relates to this song, Taylor Swift is talking about a guy that she's attracted to. So you're that, like, that's the representation. You get what I'm saying? So you could be, it doesn't matter how you identify. I'm not saying you're a he, or you can be. Something happened here. Oh, we're asking, okay, so I just feel like, okay, so spirits, I'm just getting this, like, what you need to know is that you need to take your time. I think that you're like, oh my God, okay, I just heard like twin flame, and maybe that does or doesn't relate. I don't know. For me, like, for the sake of this message, I don't want to dismiss it as unimportant, because if spirit is saying it, then obviously it's something. So maybe you might relate to this person as a twin flame. Maybe you feel that strongly. Maybe this person, I don't know. Maybe you guys had that discussion. I don't really know. But I think that you may be asking about this person, like trying to figure out what you misunderstand, so you know how to approach this person or how to interact with this person, or why this person is kind of like, I think you feel that way. I think you feel like that person is like closed off to you, like they've turned away, they're covering, like they don't want, oh my God, now I'm here like la 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 la, like you don't, this person doesn't want to. Okay, so sorry, this person, like, it's like this, you feel like this person is turned away, or like they don't want to interact with you or whatever. So I'm noticing the 3 and 3 here, which reduces to 6. And then in my third eye, I saw the 6 of Swords, which is like moving into calmer, like moving out of rocky waters. And like, that's what this person is trying to do. Like this person is trying to reconnect with this, oh God, I just got an overwhelming sadness again. I keep getting like beach energy with this. I know I mentioned like a pattern before, and I'm still seeing that too. I don't really know why that's significant. I'll put the picture of the pattern, but I'm getting also like beach energy. Africa may be significant. Oh, I just heard spiritual retreat. This person may go on a spiritual retreat or want to go on a spiritual retreat to somewhere in Africa. It starts with an M. Is it Morocco? So, okay. Gosh, your person is like just really experiencing a lot of. I'm seeing Crash Bandicoot again. Is that what is that animal? Is it no, it's not that. I'm seeing the actual character. So specifically this person may have like broader shoulders and maybe even like shoulders that extend a little bit more broad than their hips. This person like might be your person who we're describing. Something about the light. They might be like a light worker or like to be in the light. I feel such like slow, calm, like it's kind of, and not calm. It's not calm. It's not erratic. It's like, it just is. I don't know. It just feels like nothingness. Ugh, man. So, all right, this is your person. And I feel like, okay, so what I'm getting is that, hold on, because I think there's like I just heard like there's like a purification or something that needs to happen. I'm sorry, you guys. I know that it's a lot of long pauses. This is your person's energy, though. Like, if you were to have a conversation with this person... Okay, hold on a second. Let me just back up. I feel like I can't even... This person is exhausted, you guys. It's like a lot to even just have a conversation. Tapping into this energy right now. Like, I don't know if you can... If it's on screen. Like, I'm, like, holding myself up on this thing. Like, I can't even... The weight of my body feels like a lot just to hold myself up, like just to stand. Having a conversation feels like I don't even want to complete a sentence. I feel like winded and sort of like this, exactly how I'm talking. That's how your person feels. So if you were to try to have a conversation with your person, I keep being drawn to this. He got my heartbeat skipping down 16th Avenue. Got that, I think that you're like, oh, okay, I see what's happening here. So I think that you have seen a change in this person. Like, you're used to seeing this person that's tearing it up on the dance floor, that's effortlessly entertaining their peers, that's like, you know, he got my heartbeat skipping down, like, will be vocal and loud and like, fa la la, I'm in love, whatever, or like be in this like confident wolf energy, or this loyal companion, or like be at the beach, or just kind of like living their life I just heard living their life vibrantly. And now it's like there seems to be a disconnect. And I think that's what you're trying to understand, is this disconnect that this person is now like hands over ears, like la 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 la. So I'm getting like that overwhelming sadness again. I just heard you did it. So I think that this person that you're asking about, I think you know very well like what that they're sad, and you're trying to figure out why they're sad. You guys, this energy is so, oh my gosh. It's like I want to like cry and then fall asleep. It feels so exhaustive tapping into this energy. Like I just want to be like, all right, well that's it, you guys. So hope you got something from that. Peace. You know what I mean? Like tapping into this energy. That's how this person feels. Like, so if you're wondering why they're not their vibrant self, because they don't have it to give. They don't have it to give. They don't have it to give at all. And actually what I'm being brought to, like what I'm seeing again, is that visual of this like battered wolf. And it's like this, oh man. This person does not want to like ask for anything. This person doesn't want to have hope or expectations that anybody is going to show up and provide anything. Not only do they not want to have it, they don't have it. Like they're more comfortable and they are more alive and more vibrant knowing that like they can do it, like that I want to say that they can do it on their own, but not in like a, I don't need anybody, I'm independent. It's not like that. It's just that like, it's not reliable. You know what I mean? To ask anybody else for help, or for someone to say, yeah, I'm going to do that for you, I got you, whatever. For someone to say that they're going to do something, it's like, it's not reliable. For this person, for them, it's only a matter of time before that's like, I'm being drawn to this person again, like this it's a poison apple. For them, they feel like it's a poison apple. And maybe metaphorically, they may have even like been so famished that they were like, okay, maybe if I just take one bite of this poison apple. And again, this poison apple is like, oh God, I heard like contractual obligation. It's like help with, it's like something with strings attached. Like, I'll give you this food because I know you're famished, but you have to sacrifice yourself in some way, or like sacrifice your morals, or you know what I mean? Or like you have to be treated as less than, or you have to sacrifice like your individuality. Like, so whatever it is, that thing, whatever that is, whatever this like whatever it is, it's like this person is dealing with a lot of grief. I think because they have had that experience recently. I just heard desperate attempt. Like they made a desperate attempt. I just keep getting like to get help, like help energy, and it didn't come through. So now this person is very just like, they don't want to like hear or see or look or acknowledge, or like there's like, I'm getting such the throat shock. I'm surprised, like my throat chakra is starting to restrict. I don't know if you can tell or if you can hear it in my voice. It's starting to restrict. So it's like, I think this is difficult there's a couple times even in this video where like my voice like cracked or got like screechy or like airy, like, you know what I mean? The words that I was trying to say. So why am I explaining that? Because if you were to try to have a conversation with this person, what you need to understand, or what you misunderstand, or what you maybe don't understand. What was the question? I don't even know what the question is asking, but I'm gonna tell you the message that's coming through is that, first of all, this person like needs slow moving energy. It's like they need, how to describe this? What am I trying to describe? They need like, instead of trying to like tell this person what they need, or I don't even know how to describe this, because this is kind of conflicting. It's like this person is waiting for someone to show them like that they're not the only one that has a good heart, that has compassion, that's like willing to help even when they have like nothing. You know what I mean? It's like they're waiting for someone to show them, but they don't want to ask anymore because they've asked and asked and asked, and it got them to this point. You know what I mean? Like in a desperate attempt, they asked and they were turned away or completely ignored or rejected. And now they're like, I just don't even want to exist. I'm sorry, guys, I'm just tapping into this energy. And so it's like, so they're just like, it's conflicting energy, because it's like they want someone to show them that they're not alone in being this person. It's like, yes, I'll offer help, but at the same time, they're not very trusting that like it's gonna come through, or that help is gonna be offered and it's not gonna be a poisonous apple, but it's actually gonna be like a fresh organic apple that's gonna give them life. Or that the person that's giving it to them isn't going to have an expectation, or that they have to sacrifice. I keep getting like boot licking energy. Like someone's not going to say like, yes, I'll feed you because you're famished, but you need to lick my boots, which is, you know what I'm saying? And okay, so there's this need, like, there's a need to, this person is trying to reconnect with their self. Like I heard like slowly but surely. I'm just getting such conflicting energy, because it's like they need help, but they're not going to ask for help. And, like, it's like, I'm just going to do it on my own. Like they don't want to do it on their own, but it's like that's the only reliable way. I'm not trying to make your person sound pitiful, you guys, because your person is not pitiful. They're in like maybe a very pitiful state right now, but that's not the whole of who they are. That's why that message about the shell is like, I feel like it's like all of these things came out about how great they are. Because why? Because spirit doesn't want you. So what's happening here is like, I think, oh, okay. I think that you might see this person in this like grief energy. And like interact with that grief. But it's like, don't interact with that grief. That's not to say ignore it. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is a really complicated message. All right, let me see if I can explain this. I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear me scratching. That's how I know I'm hardcore channeling, because my scalp starts to tickle. So I don't know if you guys can hear me scratching my head, because there's a lot that's coming through, and I'm trying to sift through it in a way, because this is like dual nature type energy. This is actually, you know what? Let me look at this, because there are dualities, and I feel like that's what this, I think this card might really, what is this one? Dangerous. I think that this card might really, this might sum up what I'm trying to say, which let me try to just give an overall. It's like this person is like in this grief energy, and it's like what you misunderstand is their grief energy. So I feel like like the way that you would interact with this grief is by like, I feel like you're like trying to figure out how to interact with the grief. And that's what you're misunderstanding, where it's like, don't interact with the grief. I just heard subset. It's like the grief. Okay, what? I heard is that the right word? I heard subset, where it's like the grief is not, it's like, it's a, what does subset mean? Hold on, let me look that up. Okay, it says, yes. Okay, it says a part of a larger group of related things, a set of which all the elements are contained in another set. So exactly, it's like you're trying to interact with the grief, which is a subset of this person. So this person as a whole is all of this vibrant energy. What was vibrant? What was the word that came through? Something vibrant. Anyways, this vibrant energy, right? And you want and what you're misunderstanding is you're trying to figure out how to interact with this subset of this person or of this emotion. And that's not what you should be doing. Like, you should be, I don't know why take your time is coming through. It's like, I think you're trying to figure out how to approach, like, like when you approach this person or when you interact with them, like Spirit's saying, like, take your time. Oh, like, don't jump to conclusions. Don't jump to conclusions and don't try to rush to, like, oh, okay. I heard, like, hero. So don't try to, like, save them from their grief, because this person is very capable of saving themselves from their grief. What they need is someone to interact with this vibrant energy, but also take your time and be respectful of the fact that they may need to, you guys, I honestly have no idea why I keep seeing Crash Bandicoot. Okay, well, the first thing that popped up was Crash Bandicoot definition, which I don't know. But, okay, Urban Dictionary has something. It says the act of punching someone directly. Okay, well, that's not what I'm going to read. I don't know. It's a video game, you guys. Originally developed by Naughty Dog. Exclusive for Sony's PlayStation. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea why I keep seeing Crash Bandicoot, but I do, so. I don't even remember what that game was about. Like, I used to play it all the time, but I don't remember. I think he had to run through. I honestly don't even remember what that game was about. I don't know. If you want to do more research on that, if that is intriguing to you, then by all means. I'm sorry, Spirit. I have no idea what that message is. So if you would like to send that through a little clearer, then I will articulate. Otherwise, I'm just going to move on. But anyways, so back to what I was saying about this. It's like this person, I think, oh, okay, so this is how I would simplify it. I think that you're trying to figure out how to interact with this, how to, I heard like navigate this grief. And I'm just getting like you do this by allowing them to be, but interacting with like the adventure without forcing it. That's why there's such a heavy message of take your time, because I'm just getting the type of person that like you see like the tiniest thing and then you automatically think that you know the whole picture, and then you interact with what you think is the whole picture, and it's not the whole picture. So like take your time. So now I'm getting this scene from Shrek where he's talking about like ogres. He's like, ogres are like, the ogre is talking to the donkey, and he's like, ogres are like onions. I'm pretty sure this is how it goes, but he's like, ogres are like onions, and the donkey is like, they stink, and the ogre's like, no, you know, he's like, and the donkey's like, they make you cry, and he's like, no, and the ogre is getting frustrated because he's trying to explain, like, I have layers, you know what I mean? Like, what you see on the first layer isn't all of who I am. There's more to me, but the donkey like thinks it's like he's jumping to like the conclusion, you know what I mean? Like, they stink, they make you cry, they taste bad, and it's like, if you would just take your time and stop, slow down, listen to this person, you know what I'm saying? You will understand what the ogre is saying by it has onions, you know what I mean? But you're jumping to like this shell scenario of this person by saying, like, this is again a metaphor, by saying things like, you know, the onion stinks or the onion makes you cry, And it doesn't have to be that like negative or whatever. It could be like onions are healthy. It could be whatever, but it's like you're trying to interact with just the shell of this person. But when you like peel back the layers, there's like there's a oh God, I heard like a well of grief that you have to take your time with. This is a delicate situation. Like you have to take your time with. In order to understand the full of this person, because I feel like you're having a hard time. What you're misunderstanding is like this person's duality, reconciling these parts of this person, this like part that like pulls away and it's whatever, and then this vibrant energy. What is this one? Banshee. All right, well, this is a million years long. Wait a minute. Oh, 89. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to read the full of this. Okay, so let me just start a little bit. Okay, grief, banshee. Grief is love that has nowhere to go. I don't know why I read that like that. Grief is love that has nowhere to go. It is important you take the time to properly grieve a loss, no matter what form they may take. That's your person. Like, I think that you're trying to understand how to get them out of this grief. And it's like, that's not this person's process. This person's process is to be, I think that you might be a person that's used to like rushing out of or trying to escape or avoid quote unquote negative emotions. And this person is not that. So what you misunderstand is like you want to interact with this person in a way that's like, let's just acknowledge this shell. You know what I mean? Let's go have a good time or whatever. Let's pretend this grief doesn't exist. And it's like, well, that's probably not going to work very well for you. Okay, so sorrow and grief are natural parts of life and can renew you. Exactly. And this person allows themselves to be transformed by the various emotions that they experience. You should understand that you will die and you should prepare yourself. Find the joy in life. Oh, goddamn. Talk about direct communication. All right. Duality is grief and joy, feeling and unfeeling. Exactly. It's like this is a feelings person and you are an unfeeling person, or mostly, you know what I mean? Like you may mostly navigate an unfeeling, like feeling things for you. I think you want to like get out of it. Even if it is a quote unquote positive emotion, like if it's too intense, like too much feeling of love or too much feeling of sadness or too much feeling of whatever, if the feeling is quote unquote too intense, which all feelings might feel too intense for you because you are an unfeeling person, like you'd like to escape from that. This person is not, and that's what you misunderstand is like this person needs to go and take their time through the emotion to oh my God, because they transmute it. They transmute it and they like, God, why I keep seeing the Crash Bandicoot again. They transmute it and they like transform and they transmute the energy in order to be able to gain their wisdom and clarity and renew perspectives and how they move forward. That's how they like pivot and turn and adjust, and how they're able to like kind of trek through their journey by, it's like I heard stations, like taking time in these various stations of emotion to learn and really engage and feel, and what does it mean and what does it represent and how does this impact me and how does this impact the people around me, my interactions, that kind of thing. That's this person. So that's what you're misunderstanding. Like, I think you might be looking at this person like, why are you so sad? Like, you have all of these great qualities. But, okay, now I'm being drawn back to, like, I'm seeing the onion, the ogre. He's like, ogres are like onions. They have layers. So it's like, if you would take your time, you will see, you'll understand. A banshee is from the family of the of the Fae, which is a fairy, and it was recorded by the Irish and Celts. The banshee, always female, keen or wails to members of the family of someone who has or soon will die. I don't know why when I'm reading for this pile, it feels like I can't. It feels like it's so choppy, and like the words, I don't know, I feel like I need to like take my time. Like, what does every single word mean? I don't know why that is. The humans quickly realize they are fae by the sound and are stricken with worry or grief. I'm over this by now. Like, I don't feel like there's any other message in this one. I feel kind of like over this. I think it's just the top part. I feel like done with that. So that's that. So yeah, that's what I have. That is what I have for you, pile 2. Sorry, that was you guys. Oh my God, I'm back to my own energy. Phew. Okay, so the reason why I'm laughing is because the way that my angels interact with me, it's really funny. Like, I was hesitant and stalling, like, is that it? Do I need to wrap it up or whatever? And like, my angels legitimately just kicked me in the butt. Like, you're done. Wrap it up. You know what I mean? So anyway, so that's what I have for you, pile 2. I know that was really slow and kind of all over the place, but I seriously hope that came together in a way that it resonates and makes sense for you. And if it did, I would super appreciate if you liked, comment, and subscribe. If it didn't, please let me know in the comments what was confusing, and I will do my best to, I don't know, try to pull it together or take that feedback for the next reading or whatever. Or even if you just want to sound off, it's all good. I appreciate your interacting, even if it's just sharing your energy here, pile 2. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. You have chosen this clear quartz crystal, and this is your reading. So we are going to be looking at your person's energy, and we are also asking and seeing what it is that you misunderstand about this person. This can be your energy or the energy of someone you're asking for. If it's your energy, feel free to listen or not, or pick another pile, however you choose. But all right, let's see what we have here. So you have depth, shadow, which is number 1, deep. Okay, sorry. I almost caught this thing on fire. I'm a little bit distracted because there's stuff coming through. So, all right. I could have my Gucci on. I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, I made you look. That is Made You Look by Megan Trainor. You have Virgo and Virgo. Who they are, the greenhouse gurus, purging and donating non-essentials. What you'll remember. They make you want to be a better person. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you guys could see the song either. All right, and then you also have Cancer and Leo. Who they are, the ocean and the sunrise. Okay, well, I love that. Where you'll find them, reciting lines from their favorite movie. And what you'll remember, their contrasts create an alluring electric friction. So this person may be or may not be any of these signs. We're just looking at the energy. So if it applies, it applies. If it doesn't, it's all good. Let it go. Oh, sorry. That was from the last guy. Okay. Pile 3. Who is your person? I don't know what is going on with everybody's energy today, but it's just so like kind of low and slow moving, or maybe it's just spirit. These messages that are coming through so slow. Honestly, when I started to record this message, it was a process, like tapping into it. I normally feel the energy beforehand. Okay, so now I'm actually being reminded that before I started shuffling, I heard a line from Lil Wayne's 6 Foot 7 Foot song, the part that goes, don't want to see what that drama mean, get some drama mean. I just kept hearing that over and over, and like right around that same time, I started to feel, I was making myself my iced coffee actually, and as I was making it, I started to feel nauseous, and I was like, oh my God, does that mean I don't need to be drinking this iced coffee? And then I kept hearing that song. Anyways, I looked it up because I was like, what the hell does drama mean? And apparently it is something for nausea. And as soon as I looked it up or whatever, it went away. So it wasn't the iced coffee, thank God. And it also was not me. It was the energy that I was tapping into. I don't feel nauseous right now, but that's what I'm being brought back to, is that. And that part of the song is like, it goes... Okay, well, what they're specifically, again, it's that line, don't want to see what that drama mean, get some drama mean. It's like, this person is, okay, oh, so also when I pulled this card, I was seeing Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child. Michelle Williams kind of like, well, you know, the group kind of all separated and sort of went and did their own solo act. And Michelle Williams is very like, I think she started off singing gospel. I heard like very holy. And she's not very, like, you know, Beyonce can be a little petty, a little catty. And Kelly Rowland kind of just, in my opinion, you know, I think she was still trying to find her identity. So there was a lot of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like follow the leader type energy when it came to Beyonce. It was kind of like what Beyonce said or did or expressed or whatever. Like, I'm going to agree with that. That's how I feel. That's my personal opinion. Don't come for me. But that's how I feel about Kelly Rowland. And then Michelle, she was like true to herself and like the gospel. And I think when things got too catty, she just was like, I don't want to be a part of that. Don't want to see what that drama mean. Get some drama mean. That's this person. This person is like, I don't want to deal with the drama. Like whatever type of drama that you might associate this person with, or that maybe people, I'm getting the sense that like this person, look at how this person is just so free and comfortable in their own skin and in their own element. And it's just like all of this, like all the stars and all the stuff around, it's like people, you know, try to break this. That's what this is. It's like this person is like light energy. They have an abundance of light, actually. And because of that, you know, light will attract more light, and it will also attract the dark. Oh, you have shadow. Yeah, it attracts the shadow. Okay, so this is the type of person that they don't necessarily like have to be doing anything wrong. They could just be living their life and being so super like bubbly and vibrant and open and or even just like mundane. You know what I mean? They don't even have just like, what I'm getting is like, they could be a Michelle where they're not bothering anyone. They're not minding anyone. They're not like worrying about anyone's business or anything like that. But somehow people attach, like I don't want to say they attach drama to this person, because this person's like, I'm not involved. I don't care to get in. I don't care to be in it. I don't want to entertain it. I don't want to talk about it. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to, excuse me. But that might be how your person talks. Like, I'm not even going to entertain this or give this energy. I'm just going to keep on shining and glowing and doing me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep donating my non-essentials. I'm going to keep on reciting these lines from these movies. You know what I mean? Yes, but something about their energy, it's like it attracts people that just want to bring them down and bring the drama. And it's like they want to other people want to cast their own shadows onto this person, which I mentioned that in one of my other readings. And it's like, if you even just listen to what I'm saying, that sounds so ridiculous. You can't cast a shadow onto light, because the light is going to illuminate that shadow. Do you know what I'm saying? This says their contrasts create an alluring electric friction. And that's exactly this person. This person may be like, they may identify as like a catalyst of sorts, where they recognize that there's a lot of people that kind of come in and out of their life, and they like, I just heard divinely guided. So it's like they are, okay, I heard center, what am I hearing? All eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. When I crack that whip, everybody gonna trip just like a circus. They see me watching me, tell me what you gonna do. All eyes on me, just like a... Whatever, however the rest of that song goes. But that's Circus by Britney Spears, and that's this person's energy, where it's like everybody's fucking watching me and like, don't trip. You know what I'm saying? When I crack this whip, everybody's gonna trip. Like, it's like this is the energy that I'm getting. Like, this person's like, I'm not bothering anybody. I'm just doing my own thing. But when I turn the fuck up, you guys are going to act like I'm the problem. You're coming at me. You're throwing these tomatoes. You're throwing these rocks. You're throwing this slanderous word. You know what I mean? Like, you're coming to this circus and you're throwing all this shit at my tigers. You're fucking throwing tomatoes at my otters. Like, you know what I mean? You're not coming here to enjoy this show. Like, you're not coming here to genuinely enjoy and be involved with what I have to offer. You're coming here because you want to project your own shadows. You want to throw hate and dirt on my name. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like, when I crack that whip, everybody's going to trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. Anyways, it's like, don't. Yeah, okay, so I'm also being drawn to, I can have my Gucci on, I can wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, I made you look like, so the people, this person, okay, and then also, what did it say here? Purging and donating non-essentials. I'm just getting like, this person may be kind of very basic in their appearance, and I don't mean basic as in like a negative way. I just mean like, I'm not getting, this person is not someone, I'm looking at how plain this outfit is. It's all white, just a plain dress, a plain shirt. There's nothing to distinguish or really like make it pop. It's just plain, but it's also just so pure. That's this person in general, and their energy and how they present themselves. They're not necessarily someone that has like Gucci or Louis Vuitton. And even if they do, they're not flaunting it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, the fact that I don't even have to have all of that, and you're still looking like you're still paying me any attention. You know what I'm saying? That's this person's energy. It's like, oh, yeah. Like, how can I describe this? This person is fucking like, this is what I'm tapping into, this energy. I'm just getting like, oh my God, again. All right, here we go. Like, these people, it's like this, oh my gosh. I'm trying to say this, this person attracts a lot of like haters, a lot of people that their own shadows rule their life and their decisions. And so because that's the case, and because they're looking through a lens of shadows, that's the lens that they try to project that onto this person. So like, there's like a manipulative energy and a pure energy, and this person is in this pure energy, but the manipulative energy is looking at this person and they're seeing like, oh, this person is so bubbly and chipper, you know what I mean? But because this person uses that bubbly, and the manipulative person uses this bubbly chipper energy to, oh my God, okay, so I'm hearing this line from a Taylor Swift song where she's like, okay, so I don't know what song this is, but she's basically describing how she was saying like, this is the manipulative energy that I'm describing right now. She's saying how like, when she was a little kid, no one wanted to play with me, so I had to come up with strategies to get them to like me. And like, I don't mean to be so like cryptic and Machiavelli. Oh, this is called Mastermind. It's off of her new album, Mastermind. So she's saying like, I'm a mastermind. I'm fucking strategic. Like, you thought that that's this manipulative energy. These are the type of people that this energy, that this person in pile 3 attracts, because they are a pure, genuine light. And light illuminates shadows. So anybody that's living in their shadow self, this person shows it to them effortlessly. Like, when I say effortlessly, I mean like, they're not sitting down at the end of the day like, let me open up my planner. Okay, let me plan how I'm going to show this person this light. They're just themselves. They're just reciting lines from their favorite movies and purging and donating non-essentials. You know what I mean? Like, just being exactly who they are is a light. And in being exactly who they are and being that light, it's casting the light onto the shadows. It's showing people their shadows. Like, where you're pretending to be this nice person, you're pretending to be so caring, you're pretending to be so charismatic and so loving, and you're pretending to be my friend, you're pretending that you enjoy these things that I genuinely enjoy. This is this person's energy that I genuinely enjoy, because you want to get the same type of attention that I get just by being me. So you're pretending to be me to try to get the same attention, but it's like, it's not gonna work. So, So what do you misunderstand about this person? Well, really what you misunderstand about this person is what you misunderstand about yourself. And what does that mean? By yourself, if you are the person that is coming asking about this person and you are the more manipulative energy, what you misunderstand is that you think that what this person is doing is the same thing that you're doing, that it's strategic and that it's manipulative and they're just trying to get ahead and they're just trying to con people and da 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 da. That's what you misunderstand entirely, because you're looking at this person through your own distorted, dirty lens. You're not seeing it clearly. So basically, like, you have to look at yourself before you can even, there's nothing that I don't want to, it's like, whether I say something or not about this person, you are intent on misunderstanding this person. Why? Because you see it through your own lens, through your own manipulation, through your own, like you're trying to paste, what am I trying to say? Like you think that the way that you function and operate, that this person is doing the same thing. You think that because you are the type of person that will pretend to be someone, or I just heard pretend to be alluring. Like you'll pretend to be alluring and you'll pretend to be like this person that's just genuinely likable and authentic. You'll pretend to be that because you want to get whatever you feel this person can get. I keep hearing you want to get ahead. And that's what you misunderstand, is like, this reading is not to distinguish to you what you misunderstand about this person. Why? Because you're not coming here to figure out what you misunderstand. You're trying to get more information about this person so you can figure out how you can be more like this person to get to where this person is. That's not what you need to be looking at. You need to be looking at yourself to figure out how you can be more like yourself. You know what I'm saying? And also, you might want to up your protection, homie, because you have a lot of negative energies attached to you. And so I know that this sounds pretty condescending, but this isn't new to you. You've heard this before. I know this. Spirit is confirming it to me. Like, you've heard this before. And I don't even feel apologetic about like this, the energy that I'm bringing this message to you for, because that I'm bringing this message. Okay. I don't even feel apologetic about the way that this message is being delivered, because it's sad, honestly. I'm sorry, I'm sorting through, like, I'm getting more information. What I'm trying to say is, like, I'm not an asshole. And maybe you might be receiving this, you might feel that way. You might be offended by what I'm saying. What I'm telling you when I say, like, I don't apologize for that is, like, I do not care if you're offended. Why? Because one, I know it's not me, Aaliyah, that's talking. I know that it's Spirit. And two, Spirit is communicating that they've already relayed this message to you several times and you continue to do the same thing. So whether you're offended, I just heard good. Whether you're offended or not is not my concern. And Spirit's saying good. If you're offended, good. And now I'm being brought to this. Their contrast creates an alluring energetic friction. Like it's intentional at this point. Like you need to feel that friction, because without that friction, there's not going to be any type of change. I'm just getting the energy that you're like spying on this person. Like you want to like see what this person is up to so you can try to do what they're doing or mimic them. And like, ugh. I guess, I feel like maybe I should, I don't know. I feel like this is what I feel. I think that people might hear this and say like, oh my gosh, Aaliyah, you're a spiritual being. Like you should have more compassion, blah, 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 blah. I am a very compassionate person, but I'm also definitely boundaried and I have self-respect. So what does that mean? That means that I am absolutely 100% feeling the energy and being told and shown by Spirit how manipulative you are as a person, if you're the person that I'm describing in this manipulative energy. And I highly get that it is. So I don't even know why I'm trying to protect your feelings, to be honest with you. But you're a manipulative person and you've been doing this for your whole life. And compassion and empathy for like, oh, well, I understand that, you had to learn this and that's only enabling that shit. And Spirit's like, oh, I just heard no more. So what you misunderstand is that you're looking at the wrong thing. You're looking at this person when you really need to be looking at yourself. and you think that you see this person clearly, but you're just seeing yourself reflected back in. We're all mirrors for each other. So what does that mean? That means that when you think that this person is being manipulative, you're seeing yourself in that, because you know that you're genuinely a manipulative person. When you think this person is trying to get ahead or trying to take advantage of people so they can get whatever, you're seeing yourself, your own actions. That's not this person's energy. This person is so genuine. Like, for God's sake, this could not be a more godly picture in my eyes. This person is wearing all white. This is such an indication of purity. They are open. They are flowing. Energy is around them. They're protected. Look at all these little light orbs. Like, this person connects with their shadows. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would be the person that's like, oh my God, I don't know. You try to like tell them their shadows or something. And that person will be like, yeah, I do. You know what I mean? Like, you would be intentionally mean to try to knock someone down because it's really your own insecurity. However, if this person were to say, yeah, and you also, do this thing that you don't like anyone to know, you would be so offended. You would be so offended. You would cause a scene. You'd probably blow up. Like, you are definitely the energy that can dish it, but can't take it. It's not good. It's not good. And, you know very well what you're doing. So, I can probably guarantee that this is probably not the message you were expecting to hear today, Pile 3, but it's all good. There's no such things as accidents or coincidences. And if this has made it so that you do not want to ever come back to my page, I respect it. Everybody has their own decision. I will not send you any ill will, but if you think that you can continue to come to this page and learn and grow and figure out who you are, gain some self-awareness so that you can heal and progress and move forward and be in divine alignment with your true self, like this person is in divine alignment with their true self, that doesn't mean that you're going to be like this person. That means that you're going to be like yourself. You're going to be in divine alignment with yourself. If you think that you can get that from this page, then I certainly welcome you back, as long as you are respectful and you're compassionate to yourself as well as other people. That you arrive here at this channel and you share your energy with the highest intentions of growth and healing and transformation and transcendence, so that you can then do like what I'm doing. Share this, share whatever your gift is. Not like me. I should not have said that. You can be like you. You can tap into whatever your own divine gift is and share that with people. And I think that would be phenomenal. So anyways, let me stop getting preachy and talking at you and yada, yada, yada. I want to thank you so much for coming. Please feel free to interact. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Even if you feel like after this reading you want to cuss me out, Pile 3. I wouldn't be mad at it. I would not be offended. I understand that came through a little bit direct. But anyways, thank you so much for coming to the channel, Pile 3. I hope to see you again. Bye. Hello, Pile 4. Last but not least. I don't know if I said that in an intro. That seems significant though, because I felt the need to say that again. And I don't know why. So if you've chosen this green fluorite, which again, for some reason, I feel called to show like the shape of this. What is this shape? Anyways, this is your reading. So I am distracted. I'm distracted by there's stuff. Oh my God, there are messages that's already coming through, and I'm like trying to tell you what the layout and the setup of this is. So we're gonna tap in and see your person's energy that you're asking about, or this could be your own energy. And then we're gonna take a look at what you misunderstand, even if this is what you misunderstand about yourself. So yeah, all right. So we have here discipline. This is number 30 in the category of dangerous. I don't know how to pronounce that bottom word, honestly. Myrmidon. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm a little bit distracted by these men on this card. All right. Your song. I got too many people, got left to prove wrong. All those mother effers, been too mean for too long. And I'm so sick of crying. Darling, what's it for? I could fight forever, but life's too short. Don't let the bastards get you down. This is Kesha, and the song is called Bastards. You also have Scorpio and Sagittarius. You can be or don't have to be any of these signs. We're just talking about the energy here. So you have who they are, the lie detector and the philosopher, where you'll find them researching ancient Egypt's hieroglyphics. What you'll remember, they love to make each other feel alive. Word. You also have Sagittarius and Pisces, who they are, the wanderlusters, where you'll find them singing up a storm at karaoke. What you'll remember, time both speeds up and slows down when you're around them. Okay, and then you also have the snake. This is reminding me of, and then you also have the oyster. This is reminding me of, what is that, like, what is it called? It's a toy, and you can shrink it down. It's a tiny ball, and then it stretches out like that. I don't know if you can see my hand. It stretches out, and the pieces kind of look like they're interlinked like this. But you can like squish it down to a tiny ball and then bring it back out. I don't actually even know what the purpose of that toy is. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, so who is your person? Your person might okay, hold on. You guys, your person has some energy that is very attractive to me. Okay. Your person may have an intense stare, an intense gaze. Like, I'm just getting that they may, like, if you guys are having a conversation, they may, like, make and hold, like, lock eyes with you. You know what I mean? Like, they may, like, intensely make eye contact, which, whew, that is, like, a power trait. It's like that could be so... I just heard enticing. Like, that could be so enticing. It could be enticing or intimidating, depending on this person they're so in control of their demeanor. It's like this person, oh yeah, you had lied. I was going to say, like, it's like this person has like the gaze. It's like a bullshit detector where they don't even have to change up they don't have to make an expression. They don't have to change up the way that they look at you or anything like that. Like, they don't have to change anything up, but it's like when they look at you, like, you feel like they are looking at your soul, and it's like, so if you are lying about something, like, you feel like you'll know, how do I describe this? There's almost like this feeling of like being caught. Like, this person caught you, where you're like, shit, this person knows I'm bullshitting. You know what I mean? So your person is, I don't know, I'm just so pulled in by this darn card. Okay, you also have, I got too many people, got left to prove wrong. All those motherfuckers been too mean for, ooh, sorry. Guys, I'm trying so hard not to curse. I'm gonna get there one of these days. Not today though. All right, so all those mother effers been too mean for too long, and I'm so sick of crying. Darling, what's it for? I could fight forever, but life's too short. This person has really comfortable energy. I know that might seem disconnected from this. It feels like you wouldn't even know, how do I describe this? Like, this person's energy is so comfortable and so sure and so, I just heard intense and so like, developed. It's like there's almost, you wouldn't even expect that this person, I keep being drawn to like, all those mother effers been too mean for too long. I'm so sick of crying. It's like, you wouldn't even look at this person and think that this person has been crying, or that people are mean to them or whatever. Like, they don't show it. They don't show it. Not only that, okay, so I could fight forever, but life's too short. Where it's like, this person is like, I'm not even gonna go back. I just heard, I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. Yeah, that's this person's energy. That's like, I don't know why when I'm looking at this oyster, I'm seeing like, kind of like disco ball. Okay, and then you have singing up a storm at karaoke. You have this, and this, I don't want to say it's like party energy. It's not that. It's not party energy where it's like, yo, let's get effed up and not remember night. This is just like, let's have a good time. This is like good, how do I describe this? This energy is so well, it's diverse. It's very well developed. It is very, it's wanderlust energy. There's so many facets of this person. This person is a philosopher. Excuse me, this person is a philosopher. This person is a lie detector. This person is a wanderlust. This person likes to sing. This person likes to dance. This person likes knowledge and wisdom. This person has childlike energy and they like to like play. This person also is, I heard, dynamic. Like this person can be small and be appropriate for a situation, or they can be big and be appropriate for the situation. They can be so powerful and stern. They can be alluring and sexy. They can be seductive. They can be gentle. They can be, this person is so multifaceted, and it's so wild because you wouldn't, oh, that is why I keep being drawn to this shape. Last but not least. Yeah. Okay. So one time I was having a conversation with this person that I knew, and they were saying like, if you could be a shape, what shape would you be? Or something. And they were saying like, I would be a diamond because I'm multifaceted, or something along those lines. And that's what this reminds me of. Like there's so many sides, and the shapes are like the sides of the shapes are different sizes. They're shaped, they're like, the smoothness of it is, it varies, the points of it. Like that's you. I'm just getting like rolling the dice energy. It's like you can be in any situation and then like you roll the dice, and whatever like side is what's showing, like that's the side that's appropriate for the situation. You move to a different situation and then you roll it, and it's like, I'm hardcore treating my crystal like a dice, you guys. That's you as a person, but it's not like, I just heard jack of all trades, master of none, but still always better than a master of one. So yeah, you're like a jack of all trades. What I was going to say was, it's intuitive the way that you're able to blend. It's intuitive. It's wise. It's learned over times, over various situations. It might have actually been learned from like being picked on so much, people being so mean to you all the time. It's almost like you had to strengthen yourself, because to constantly try to blend in and fit to be what everybody like, in one, like, okay, so you might have a friend that's like, oh my God, no, we don't like to wear the color blue. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, okay, oh my God, yeah, no, definitely, we're not going to wear blue. And then you have another friend that's like, oh my God, all we wear is blue. And then you're like, oh yeah, okay, well, so I definitely have to wear blue. Then you have another friend that's like, fuck clothes, we're naked. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, naked, okay, got it. And like, to try to keep up with all of those things for so long, you're like, this is impossible. Why would you try to keep up with it? Because if you were with your group of friends that's like, we don't wear blue, and then you happen to pass the people that do wear blue, like those group of friends might have been the type of people that's like, oh my God, can you see them? They are wearing blue. Can you even believe that? You know what I'm saying? And then vice versa and whatever. And for you, you're like, this shit is too fucking convoluted and too complicated. And like, none of this feels, it's like, not, how do I describe this? It's like, I don't want to be confined. I don't want to be, I'm seeing that little thing again. Oh yeah, like I don't want to be confined for the sake of being confined, and for the sake of fitting in, or for the sake of being around these people who talk shit about each other anyway. It's like, there's no real benefit from this. So what I'm going to do is whatever the F I want. And by that, I mean, like, if I like to wear blue and everybody says, we're not wearing blue, it's like, okay, well, you got to figure out why that's a problem for you. And if you decide you want to make fun of me for wearing blue, so be it. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's you. That's why it seems like your energy, your personality is so developed. It's so multifaceted. It's so wise. And there's so much knowledge that you have about, I'm just getting like people, like interactions, like human, what am I trying to say? Maybe even about men. What do I mean by that? I mean, you know how men are like hardened. They're told like, you don't show emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a thing that you do. You have to be strong all the time. Like there's an element about you that sees beyond that. It's like someone might look at this card and this man in the front. Someone might look at this and say he's angry. Somebody else, most people might look at this and say he's angry or whatever. And then you can look like past that in his eyes and say like, he's not angry, he's this. Or whatever, like you don't even have to say it to people, but like to him, you know what I mean? Like you can go to him and be like, everybody is saying that you're angry and they're, you know what I mean? Like, but I can see that you're hurting. Or whatever the situation is. There's something about that where most people, I just heard the common trope for like masculine energy and how they are or are not able to express emotion and, you know, what's acceptable and blah, 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 where like people might see masculine being hardened and it's like, oh yeah, well that's because he's a man, it's okay. And like, that's what it's supposed to be. Like you see that and you're like, nah, homie, that is a fucking callous and that's painful. That's subhuman. Do you know what I'm saying? There's an element about this energy. I think I keep saying you, but maybe this is you. If this is you, kudos. But there's an element about this energy that's like that. You're just a person that, yeah, I keep saying you. I'm sorry. So maybe this is you. Maybe this is how you identify. But this energy is a person that likes knowledge. Like oh, okay. So this is what people misunderstand, or this is what you misunderstand about this energy. I think that, because of the type of person that this is, and because this is like this is like a student of life. This person likes knowledge. It's common to think that like this person wants that knowledge to say like, I'm the best, or I have this accolade, or I'm like a da-da-da. This is another pile where people project onto them like through their lens. You know, someone might look at this person and say like, oh, well, they just want to have all of this knowledge and, you know, learn all this stuff so that they think that they're like the most powerful or they're the most, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? When really it's just like, I just really like learning. Like this topic interested me, and so now I wanted to like look into it a little bit because I thought it was fascinating. And it's not that I want to do it to like show it off to anyone or whatever, or maybe I have a goal to use this to start a business or whatever it is, but it's like I think people paint this like nefarious image over you based on their own lens. I keep saying you, pile 4, and I'm sorry. I mean this energy that I'm describing. So yeah, that's what's misunderstood. Like what's misunderstood is that people assume that you do this for others. Like when I say this, I mean like whatever it is that you do. Just the you being you, whatever facet it is that they want to pick apart and pick on that day, it's like it will come down to like, well, you just want so-and-so to like you, or this energy. People will project onto this energy, well, that energy just wants so-and-so to like them, or that energy is just trying to get ahead in this, or that energy just wants to say that they have this, or that energy, da-da-da. And it's like, this energy isn't doing that for anybody other than their self, and not in a selfish way. Not in a like I only care about me, but it's just like I'm allowed to honor my passions. I'm allowed to honor myself. I'm allowed to put time and effort and energy into figuring out who I am and what I like and what I want to learn and what I can share and how I can engage and interact with others, and you know how I'm able to relate to people in different ways. Like there's nothing harmful about that. And so for the other people to project onto this energy that there is something wrong with that, really again just shows the limitations of that other person and their lens that they're seeing through, where it's like, if you look at this, if anyone were to look at this energy as like a power dynamic, like a power play, like, oh, this person just wants power, they're seeing that through their own lens. They look at things through the dynamics of power. This person is not that. This person's like, I don't give a fuck about power or not. Like, I'm trying to pursue myself. I want to be happy and at peace. I want to this is kind of like the simple pleasures type of person, But all these little simple pleasures add up to this beautiful, multifaceted, like wanderlust, lie detector, philosopher type of person with a lot of like wisdom and a lot of, oh, I just heard zazz. With a lot of pizzazz. And I think that for a long time, this person has definitely been made fun of for a long time. And it's like that, like they got to be, they're sick of crying. They're sick of crying about what people want to say. Like this person, what you misunderstand is that this person has recognized that anyone making fun of them, it's not about them. It's about the person that's doing the making fun and their own insecurities and how they feel like it's their own comparison to this person. So if you're someone that has said like, oh, well, that has been mean to this person, it's your own comparison to that person. Like you see, you might, if whoever would see like, you know, like, well, maybe this person is good at researching ancient Egypt's hieroglyphics or something like that. And then like you're comparing that and it's like, well, what's hieroglyphics even for anyway? Like no one even uses that. Like, you know what I mean? Like you would have to talk down on that person because it's like, how do I, like you're comparing, I don't know, like you're the type of person that's kind of like, okay, I'm hearing I can do anything you could do but better, like that. That's your energy. So this is another power where it's like what you misunderstand about this person isn't about this person at all. It's what you misunderstand about yourself. Whatever lens you're looking at this person, whatever in whatever way you see this person, it's your own lens. It's a mirror. It's a reflection of who you are. So if you see this person as power hungry, it's a reflection about how you interact and how you engage and with power dynamics. Sorry if you guys can hear that dog barking, you guys. If you think someone is like, oh, I just heard like undercutting, it's because you're that type of person. Or maybe, you know what I mean? Like that's how people are seeing this energy. So if it's not you directly, then, but that was the question though, what you misunderstand. So there's a chance it's you. So yeah, the message here is about like, what you misunderstand isn't about this person. It's what you misunderstand about yourself. But specifically for this pile, like your own abilities and how you keep yourself limited. Like you think that you're not able to do these things that this other person can do. And so like you might be someone that like talks down about it or like minimize, like, oh gosh, that's not that important or that's not that great or anybody can do that or whatever. But it's like, if anybody can do it, then can you? You know what I'm saying? And if you can, then why, like, if you can't, I don't know. It doesn't matter if you can or you can't. It's just like, can you do it? So that should lead you in a direction. It's like, why are you talking down on what this person can do or can't do? Everybody is an individual. And if like, whether they can or can't do it, if you find it fascinating and you want to do it, take that up, do it. Who can, like, you're the type of person that would be more concerned about what people, is this socially acceptable? Will people, like, is it okay that I do? This person's so multifaceted because they don't care about being, it's not that they don't care about being socially acceptable. It's like they're so multifaceted because they prioritize and they invest in themselves. So they're not going to not do something because it's not socially acceptable. If it's an interest of theirs, they're like, okay, well, I'm going to do that. I don't need to broadcast it or announce it because I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for anyone else, and I'm not doing it for acceptance. I'm doing it for me. And then whoever decides to accept it from there or reject it, like that's their own choice. That's what you misunderstand about this person. I think you might think that this person is like a rebel without a cause, like rebellious for no reason, that they're trying to just stir up stuff and cause problems and da-da-da. It's like, I think you so underestimate how much this person is in their own lane. Why do you underestimate that? Because you're not in your own lane. You're not in your own lane. So you're seeing this person through your own lens. So if you're in everybody else's business, or if you have gossipy energy, or you're worrying about what is this person doing and why are they doing it, and da, 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 you're not in your own lane. And that's why you think this person is doing things for everybody else. Because that's how you function, pile 4. So that is what I have for you. I hope that this was clarifying, at the very least, that maybe this helped you to see a little bit clearly yourself and this person. Maybe come to a better understanding, figure out what direction you want to go in your own journey for your highest self. Anyways, either way, I hope that this pile did resonate for you. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if it did not, please like, comment. I'm just kidding. If it did not, feel free to leave it here and peace out and never come back, or come back for the next video. However you choose to interact, I just appreciate you being here today and for sharing your energy. And I do hope to see you in a future video. Thank you, pile 4. Bye.